Britney Spears has been exploring all of life's possibilities since having her nearly 14-year conservatorship terminated last month. And on Wednesday, the 40-year-old singer took a stab at being an Instagram influencer by seemingly sharing her first sponsored post with her fans. In a string of clips shared to her Instagram story, Britney filmed herself having several beautifying procedures done by Beverly Hills plastic surgeon Drive. Gabriel Chu. She first appeared in an upright position in a chair while Chu, who is the husband of Bling Empire star Christine Chu, worked his magic on her upper arms. Next, Britney got an EM sculpt treatment on her tummy which works to burn fat and build muscle mass. The popular body contouring method achieves desired results by directing highly focused electromagnetic energy to problem areas, forcing the muscles to contract to 100%, according to Aesthetics Solutions. Spears was laid out on a fold-out bed with the applicator secured to her stomach as Drive. Chu stood close by. The lucky hitmaker made sure to tag the renowned plastic surgeon in her back-to-back posts, which were shared with her nearly 38 million followers. Just hours prior to her influencer-approved content, Britney took a moment to call out her family, who allegedly profited off of her abusive conservatorship, as well as to tease her future career plans. "I just realized this today, guys. After what my family tried to do to me 3 years ago. I needed to be my own cheerleader," penned the star, who included a video of herself showing off her impressive vocal range and toned tummy. She continued, "God knows they weren't. So I just read up on myself. This is what I found." Multi-platinum, Grammy Award-winning pop icon Britney Spears is one of the most successful and celebrated entertainers in pop history with nearly 100 million records sold worldwide. The mom of two cited Nielsen Music for reporting that she sold more than 70 million albums, singles and songs. Continuing to toot her own horn, Britney reminded her devout following that she has an impressive 33.6 million albums in the US. And ranks as the 18th best-selling album artist in the Nielsen era. After listing off her stats, Spears stressed that she was only sharing the information as a way to remind herself the world of who she is. "Yes, I will be my own cheerleader. Why? I'm here to remind my white classy family that I haven't forgotten what they did to me, nor will I ever forget!" She wrote. The blonde beauty concluded the personal post by teasing that she has a new song in the works, "I'm gonna let you know what I mean." Spears has not released an album since 2016's Glory. Her post came after her father Jamie, who was suspended by a judge from his daughter's conservatorship, requested that she continue to pay for his legal fees. According to Variety on Monday, Jamie, 69, has petitioned to seek the court's approval for his daughter to pay his lawyers who are participating in winding up the conservatorship, following a nearly 14-year ordeal. Throughout her conservatorship, Britney was required to pay all of her father's legal bills while he served as her conservator, along with her own legal fees to defend herself in the legal arrangement she had been trying to get out of for years. Variety notes that Spears' father's attorney charges around $1,200 per hour. The legal documents state, prompt payment on account of Jamie's attorney's fees is necessary to ensure the conservatorship can be wound up quickly and efficiently to allow Britney to take control of her life as she and Jamie desire. Britney's attorney responded to the request in a statement to Daily Mail. Which read, "Mr. Spears reaped many millions of dollars from Britney as a conservator, while paying his lawyers millions more, all from Britney's work and hard-earned money. The conservatorship has been terminated and Mr. Spears was suspended ignominiously. Under the circumstances, his petition is not only legally meritless, it is an abomination. This is not what a father who loves his daughter does. It was also claimed that Britney's former business manager Lou Taylor made millions from being in charge of the singer's finances in a deal that was made while Britney was on an involuntary psychiatric hold in 2008. According to an investigation from the New York Times, the pop star's father Jamie Spears had also received a $40,000 loan from Lou's management company prior to them being hired to handle Britney's estate. Jamie allegedly received the funds from TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, owned by Lou, less than a month before he filed to have Britney placed under a conservatorship in 2008. Per the report, the deal was made between Jamie and Lou while Britney, 40, was hospitalized during her well-publicized meltdown, and days later, Jamie filed a petition in a California court to take control of his daughter's affairs. The judge approved the request for the conservatorship, and the following year, Jamie hired TriStar to manage Britney's estate. During the conservatorship, Jamie netted an estimated $6 million, while TriStar has declined to reveal how much money it earned from the arrangement. But the report estimates the figure is in the millions of dollars. National Guardianship Association incoming president Anthony Palmieri told the NATE that the decision reeks of conflict of interest. He added, "It makes me wonder where the allegiance lies. Is the conservator making decisions in the best interest of the conservatee or the business manager who they owe a debt to?" Lou, 56, stepped down as the singer's business manager in November of last year, and the star's conservatorship formally ended last month. Jamie received a loan of at least $40,000 from TriStar at the beginning of his relationship with the firm. Alex Feingarten, an attorney for Jamie Spears, initially insisted to the Times that Jamie never received a loan from TriStar but later confirmed it. Lou's lawyer, Charles Harder, insisted Jamie repaid the loan and denied it had any impact on TriStar's work with the conservatorship. He said in an email, "A small loan, later repaid, had no effect on TriStar's work for the estate in later years." The new report also details how accounts for the singer were opened at Stonebridge Wealth Management, a firm Taylor co-founded and co-owned, shortly after the conservatorship began. The firm claimed it did not receive fees for many services it provided. Several other maneuvers appeared to benefit Hems. Taylor, the report states. Those include Britney's estate allegedly paying for a security company hired by her father to surveil Free Britney protesters who criticized Taylor, and, one former employee alleges, surveil Britney herself and paying some of Taylor's personal legal fees. In 2010, the conservatorship directed tens of thousands of dollars from Britney's charitable foundation to a conservative Christian counseling group with ties to Taylor and her husband. Jamie Spears also at times donated 10% of income derived from Britney to a church run by the Taylors, according to a financial document reviewed by the Times. Earlier this month, Jamie filed a formal complaint against his daughter and her team in Los Angeles Superior Court. The 69-year-old patriarch claimed he wanted to tie up loose ends and move on after Britney's conservatorship was officially dissolved, but blasted the 40-year-old singer's temporary conservators for dragging out the process. He also accused Britney and her team of releasing statements with no other purpose than to attack him and trying to depict him as a disgraced, suspended conservator. The report comes over a month after Britney's long-standing conservatorship was terminated. Earlier this month, she regained control over her legal affairs. The decision was made during a procedural hearing with Judge Brenda Penny granting Britney the power to execute documents herself. That means the pop star, who did not attend the hearing, is finally able to sign her own paperwork. Inside the courtroom, Spears' attorney Matthew Rosengard said to Penny that Ms. Spears, as an independent woman, not under conservatorship, should be able to execute documents herself. He hailed the ruling outside court afterwards, saying, "As of November 12, 2021, for the first time in 13+ years, Britney Spears is a free independent woman, and Judge Penny once again today acknowledged that by indicating she has the capacity to do whatever she wants." The ruling was made ahead of a minor accounting matter Spears must now deal with, but details of it remain private. It came during a far more subdued hearing, with the crowds of Spears supporters chanting for her freedom dissipating in the wake of her conservatorship ending last month. Rosengard appeared at the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse on behalf of his famous client for the latest hearing in the case, as the singer continues to fight an uphill legal battle. Jamie, accused of taking up to $4 million from his daughter's estate, appeared remotely by phone, and his attorney, Alex Weingarten, was present in the courtroom. Although the conservatorship was fully terminated, accountant John Zabel was given power of execution of Britney's estate trust and power to transfer assets into the trust until the next hearing on January 19. The hearing is expected to deal with accounting matters, as well as the petition for substituted judgment. That petition will remain under seal, Judge Penny ruled earlier this month, stating she is granting the motion in the interest of protecting the conservatee's right to privacy. Weingarten asked the judge for Jamie Spears to have the right to access the estate plan, which was quickly objected by an attorney for Zabel, who said, "In a normal situation, a normal person would never have to show their estate plan to their family or friends or anyone else." Meanwhile, Britney, who recently became engaged to her longtime boyfriend Sam Asghari, reportedly has no plans of inviting any of her family to her wedding. Britney can't wait to get married and truly start her life, an insider told Us Weekly. "They've already begun planning, and she is so happy she gets to finally make these decisions. As of now, there will be none of her family who is invited to wedding," the source added.